Hey there, Jody Camp here. Hey, if Earth is flat, explain this photograph, and then they show you a fucking cartoon of the Earth, okay? The CGI computer generated images that are fake as fuck. Okay, this is the Nile, a river that flows north over 4,000 miles against the supposed curve of the globe. This impossibility further proves the Earth is flat and water always flows downhill to find its level. Okay, Job 37:18. Hast thou with him spread out the sky, which is strong and as a molten looking glass? Flat Earth Dome Firmament Truth and Stephen King's Under the Dome. They shove it in your face and then they get off on it that you don't figure it out. They get off on the fact that you don't figure it out when they shove it in your face. Okay, where does it say flat Earth in the Bible? All up in it, but here's 2 Samuel 11:11. Okay, you have these 1,500 feet cell phone towers, right? Okay, now if satellites were real, you would never lose coverage. That's the fucking point of them. But every time, all the time, you barely go outside the distance of these peckerhead towers and you always lose service all the time because you're out of the distance of the towers. Okay? If satellites were real, you would never lose coverage ever. Okay? Electrolytic Earth Dome battery. Okay? Seawater is salty, which increases the conductivity. And anode, cathode, positive, negative, sun, moon rotating, and so forth. Okay, we don't have time for a meeting of the Flat Earth Society, which I think, by the way, they're a shill group created to make flat earthers look bad. But anyway, and then he's got a flat Earth map right there. Why don't you have a big picture of the fucking globe there? Okay, look, this is what you're going to get all the time. All these photographs of Mars, they're really of Earth, and then they turn the shit fucking red. Okay, and then you believe it's Mars. Can't make this shit up. Okay, Job 38:14. It is like clay under the seal, and its features stand out like a garment. Okay, flat clay, and then you take a seal to it. It's fucking flat. You can't do that on a ball. And I'm not saying that's proof, but it just agrees with us. All the ancients knew. Okay, if the Earth is spinning west to east at 1,040 miles per hour at the equator, how did these B-17 bombers drop bombs and hit their targets? Okay, it's just ridiculous that people don't get this shit. Yeah, and a society that keeps cures a secret in an effort to sell medications for huge profits is not civilized. It's not a civilized society. It's a mental institution ruled by psychopaths, pedophile fucks. Oh, this is beautiful. Now, this is trains that in look, trains cannot, if the earth was curved, trains could not exist. Okay? Trains don't have, they don't make engines big enough to, with all the weight they pull, all the train tracks have to be flat. They can never go up or down a hill. The engines don't have enough. That's why they go out of their way to make them flat. They don't make the engines to be able to pull all that weight like that. They don't exist. The engines don't exist. All railroads have to be flat. Okay, that's another proof of it. They're flat. Okay, everything's flat. You can go down this railroad track forever, and it'll be flat the whole way. I don't care how far you go. Okay. Again, look how beautiful that is. See how the rail here and the rail here all converge with the flat horizon, the horizontal horizon, horizontal. That's a horizontal line, isn't it? It's flat, horizon, horizontal. It's all in the name, horizon. It's right in your face, but you can't see it. Look how small the sun is. If the sun was 93 million miles away, it should like that spot should be the whole fucking all the way across. It should be even. I mean, that's a long way off, according to me. And people buy that shit. But you can feel the sun get up close to you, and then when it goes away, you get cold. Proof of locality. Okay, moon bright enough to cause light reflecting under the ocean. Of course, light doesn't reflect off of a curved ball. Okay, it just makes a spot on it, and so that's flat. Okay, but look, but failed to be as bright when landed on the moon. Okay, again, flat Earth. Says it right there. Take a look at the UN logo using the flat Earth map, and they get off on that shit. The fact that they put it right in your face and you still don't get it, they get off on that energy. Okay, if there are thousands of satellites in space, why do you need cell phone towers? And then why do you need these fucking blimps? Okay, why is the U.S. military relying on blimps to defend against missile attacks? Why? But yet satellites. Balcony of the Alps. You can see this from 190 miles away. No curvature. I mean, look how far away that is. You can still see it. It's not tilting backwards or anything. Okay? Now, this is what a sphere looks like when it reflects light. It puts a little, ball of light onto it. Not like this. Okay? That's what it should look like. This is lighting up itself. And you can measure that light, and it's cooler out of the shade. If you go out of the shade of the moonlight, it's cooler. Okay, this is a 1,000-year-old flat Earth map, and there's us, and then look at all these other continents out here that they don't want you to go to. And if you try to go to them, they will kill you. Again, this is us, and then look at all these other continents on their 1,000-year-old map. And if you try to go anywhere, that you will be shot. Okay, that's why they have this treaty, and they will not allow you to go there. Okay, the Earth makes a full rotation every 24 hours. Therefore, it'll face the same direction at 12 p.m. no matter where it is in its revolution around the sun. After 6 months, day would be night and night would be day, but we do not observe this. Therefore, it's impossible for the Earth to revolve around the sun. Okay, and this is just a picture here, and look how flat this is. Flat horizon, it's a horizontal line. It's called a horizontal horizon for a reason. Horus eye zone. Where's Horus at? In the sky. What hour is it? Where's Horus? This is how the cell phones work with a tower. If satellites existed, you would never lose coverage ever. That would be the point of them. But that's not what we see. Okay, again, if this guy jumped or ascended and descended 23 miles and only landed 55 miles away from the Earth, did the Earth forget to spin at 1,000 miles an hour? How the fuck did he land that close? The Antarctic Treaty. In 1959, rockets reached heights to confirm that the Earth was not what they originally thought. In 1959, 12 countries came together to form the Antarctic Treaty. They say it's for peaceful scientific purposes, yet the United States stationed special duty U.S. Marshals there. They also allow for the presence of military personnel and equipment. Any expedition to Antarctica must notify in advance the State Department. Once there, you could face criminal penalties for entry into specifically protected or scientific areas. All this for some ice? Bullshit. Fucking assholes. Fucking hate these motherfuckers. Alright, look. This is how the United States sees Earth. This is how Europe sees it. This is how Russia sees it. This is how Japan sees it. They're all different as fuck. How come, wouldn't the Earth, if it was Earth, it would look the same in every fucking picture? Of course it would. Stop being silly. Okay, this is a flat Earth map, and from from a long time ago. Long time ago. Before the rain, before the snow. Okay, look at this. There's us right here, and look at all these other continents. The day the Earth stood still. Guess what? Every fucking day. Okay, you elected a billionaire that's appointing other billionaires to fix a system that made them billionaires. You're a special kind of stupid, aren't you? Again, check this out. These rail lines converge together. It's called perspective. Okay, the London and Northwestern Railway forms a straight line, 180 miles long between London and Liverpool. The railroad's highest point, Midway Birmingham Station, only 240 feet above sea level. If the world were actually a globe, however, curving 8 inches per mile squared, the 180-mile stretch of rail would form an arc with the center point at Birmingham raising over a mile, a full 5,400 feet above London and Liverpool. And not to mention, they don't make the engines to take that kind of weight up a hill. Okay, it cannot. It does not exist. Okay, here we go. Another blunder by NASA. They constantly fuck up all the time. None of their shit ever makes any sense. Okay, so how do you slow down the Apollo 11 spacecraft from over 25,000 miles an hour? 3 parachutes, of course. Laughing my fucking ass off. Which one do you fall off? A flat, motionless plane? No, there's no edge. It could be infinite. We don't know. Okay, or a spinning ball. You would fall off a spinning ball, not a flat Earth. Everything fucking reversed. They even think to reverse the truth. Okay, the Earth an outstretched plane. Blah blah blah. This is how it works, folks. Just like a real magnet. North in the middle and south pole all the way around, just like a real magnet. That's what's going on. Oh, I'm sorry. You wanted that sugar coated? Not going to happen with me. Okay, if there are, this is what NASA says. This is how many satellites they say are orbiting right now. 13,000 of them. Yet then they write the next fucking phrase out of their mouth. They fucking give you this picture, and there's none. Not a fucking one. Not to mention, I can draw something more realistic than this fake shit. And that's insane. Look at this fucking. Look at this. Look at this. It's embarrassing. Again, oh, this is great. Okay, they're telling you this is a picture. This is a real fucking NASA picture. 250,000 miles away, and look how far away the Earth looks. And then they say this is 1,000,000 miles away, and it's up here, huge, right up in your face. This is what I'm saying, dude. NASA blunders all the time. Every day they blunder like this. Okay, now I'm gonna teach you something again here. This don't you just love watching the torso set like the sun? This is a flat football field, okay? You can do this yourself. Put it down here on the ground, and then walk down to the end, and it'll look like half of your body disappeared. It's called perspective. There's no fucking curve. You just can't see it. That's how perspective works. Okay? When they put this fake fucking shit in your classrooms, tilted like that, all this shit, they're indoctrinating you from day one. They gotta hammer that shit in your fucking head. So you don't, so when anybody asks you, because you see a circle up in the sky, these discs that turn like a dime, like a wheel, they don't rotate. It's the reverse of truth. They don't rotate. They turn like a dime, like a wheel. Okay. Okay. Here is proof of a dome right here. Light reflecting off the dome, forming a rainbow. You cannot have a rainbow inside your house. You have, unless you have a reflective dome. No, this is great. This is great. The same thing. I just went over this with you, but I just want to show you again. Okay, now this is the picture that they showed you. This is an actual, both of these are real NASA photos. This one here, they're on the moon, and look how far the fucking moon looks away, okay, at 250,000 miles. And then they give you this picture at 1,000,000 miles away, and it's this fucking close and big. This is another blunder. Okay, that's a fucking problem. This is a huge problem. These are both real pictures. That's a fucking problem. Okay, you should be thinking to yourself, NASA, that's a problem. But you don't. Okay, now right here, look at this. Upside down rainbow, dome. These sun dogs are proof of a dome. You cannot get these without a reflector inside. The dome's real. That's why NASA is a hoax. Nothing has ever been above 150,000 feet. It's not possible and easily proven. Brett Salisbury, ex-U.S. intelligence. Okay, the globe's real. NASA tells the truth, and I don't care what you say. La 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 la. I'm not listening. La 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 because of gravity. Okay. By the way, gravity. Then I mean, these people are so fucking dumb that they go, well, then what makes it fall? It's fucking weight, dumb fuck. It's density. You stupid motherfuckers. If it weighs more, it's fucking heavier, and it's gonna fall. I don't know. I'm sorry. Again, Illuminati card game. 1995. Alright, I went over all this. No, did I? No, I didn't. Wait, we went over that. And look at all these sun dogs here. I mean, look at all these. Look at this round here, round. I mean, you can make these fake sun dogs with a glass. That's the only way with a light and a reflector. And then They're protesting at Standing Rock because of this shit right here going into the water supply. I don't care what you say.